Better late than never. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. I'm not gonna beat around the bush. It's time, Batwoman, Season 2, Episode 4. What can I say about an episode titled Fair Skin and Blue Eyes other than I think we know where Berlanti and his parade of idiots are gonna take this. Yes, idiots, I mean the writer's room. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, it is time for my Batwoman review. Monkeys, roll the footage. Are they over here? Are they over there? Monkeys.
Wanna get nuts? Come on. Let's get nuts!
Oh, I like that.
Okay. All right, moving on.
Why wouldn't we start out this week's episode with an annoying Vesper Fairchild voiceover as we watch a guy making the drug snake bite, which is made of concentrated mushroom oil and part fear toxin. That's plausible.
Buckaroo!
So our Bat Bay rolls up on some white dude who's just gotten high, and he looks like he's someone out of an Archie comic, you know, with like that 50s style varsity jacket on, just this, well, gee golly willikers kind of like squared away, like, you know, milk toast white kid. But so she gets him to talk, and, you know, where's the drug? He kind of tells her what's in it, and it's like, it reminded me of Wayne's World. It's like, you have an awful lot of information for a random security guard. But no, then, of course, she chases down the evil white snakebite dealer, lassos him with the Batmobile, which probably would have snapped his spine. As she's questioning him, she tells him to inform his boss she's going to find the head of the snake and cut it off.
Because that's what heroes do.
But just as she's about to do this, an alarm sounds behind her, and wait a second, Batwoman's on the case. I've got a sound effect for this.
Beetle, I don't want to do this.
Ryan finds a little boy who happens to have a missing persons poster of his brother. They're black. And he says he's been gone for 2 months and nobody cares. Do you care, Batwoman? And right here, I'm just reminded of that Sarah McLachlan commercial. It's so sad. It's meant to make you feel so sad, but it's written in such a terrible way. This is the entire foundation for the episode. This is what it's built on. Cringe-inducing systemic racism, because that's what everyone wants from their CW shows. Lecturing and social commentary brought to you by the people who think 99% of women are lesbians.
The lesbian!
That is the first time we've used the lesbian gif this episode, but wait, like Billy Mays said, there's more. We then meet up with Not Wolverine, Dougray Scott, aka Jacob Kane, and he's having a press conference regarding the whereabouts of Kate Kane, blah, 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 filler scene. Mary and Little Fox are debating the merits of the properties of relativity and quantum physics. No, they're talking about the reality of Kate Kane being alive, and we remember they won't kill off the lesbian character, just not gonna happen. Little Fox goes to search for clues and probably a new job because this show is fucking horrible. And this is where Ryan makes her entrance to Mary and tells her that they have a bat mission. Uh-oh, you know what time it is.
Peter, why do you keep making me do this? I'm not your toy.
Ryan then presents her with the missing persons poster for the brother of the boy who she met when he tripped the alarm at the jewelry store to get the attention of GCPD or Batwoman to help find his brother. The next bit of dodgy dialogue almost made me... Well, let me present it to you. So let me paint the picture here. Ryan and Mary are looking at the boy's picture on the missing kids website or whatever it is, and Ryan says, black male, foster kid, juvie, and you wonder why GCPD isn't looking for him. Those 5 words. And really, my first thought after this was, are you fucking kidding me? I'm only 6 minutes into this fucking episode and I've already scoured my house for my katana so I can drive it through my torso to avoid watching any more of this nonsensical, poorly written CW pablum. I'm sorry. Anyway, I apologize for that, but this show it just makes me so gosh darn mad. On the ride to check out the area for the missing kid, Ryan and Mary are at Ryan's house, van.
And living in a van down by the river.
And she has a flashback about this, of course, white lady who offered her candy and comic books. All she had to do was simply get into the back of a van. Then, when she coerced her into getting in the aforementioned van to look at some comic books, which would also work on me, but nobody fucking wants to kidnap me. And indoctrinated into a gang, damn evil white ladies with their minivans hanging out in front of comic shops with their jelly beans. So we're given these nuggets of exposition that this is how Ryan was indoctrinated into the criminal underworld that she lived in until, she stole the bat suit and the Batmobile and the Batwoman identity, though.
Okay, now to be fair.
To be fair.
Ryan is always the victim. That's why it's fair, because Ryan will always be the victim no matter what happens in this show. Ryan is always the victim. Just keep that in mind, and if you don't believe Ryan is the victim, you're istophobe.
You serious?
Next, we get our first glimpse of Sophie this episode as she's in her condo and she finds Alice in her kitchen, where Alice is chewing up the scenery and, I'm not going to lie, looking hot as usual. Alice insults Sophie until she agrees to help find Kate, and Alice goes back to the kitchen to make tea. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Of course, with these two, it's always
The lesbian!
And if it pleases the court, that's only the second time I've used that gif this episode. That's 2. Ryan is explaining to Mary that they need to find out where and if the minivan driving white lady who kidnapped her, brainwashed her, gaslit her, etc., and it just furthers the narrative that the show is pushing. You know which one I'm talking about. The whole subplot is about the same as when Mouse's dad kidnapped Beth. She even shows young Ryan a newspaper headline about Batman stopping the Joker. An evil white minivan driving jelly bean lady shows her this story about Batman stopping the Joker because she says, this is what Gotham cares about, not you. They care about this, and makes a point of that. When volunteers come looking for a missing girl, Ryan thinks it's her, but they describe her as, quote, a fair-skinned with blue eyes. And we snap back to the present. Ryan tells Mary, when a white girl goes missing, people get off their asses to do something about it. Shit. Alice and Sophie are working together, and my God, the lesbian tension is so thick you could cut it with a knife.
The lesbian!
Look, I never said I was perfect, all right? Nobody's perfect. But incidentally, that's 3 times I've used that gif this video, for those of you keeping score at home. 3. Little Fox comes to the door of Sophie's condo, and Alice promptly answers it by pointing Sophie's gun in Little Fox's face, which Sophie somehow didn't know Alice took from her underarm holster, which is damn near impossible. Ryan and Mary are searching through Kate's box on top of Dykes, Lesbos, or whatever the bar was called, and Ryan agrees to move in upon request of Mary, and they have feelings in the apartment because we need more of that this episode. Ryan figures out that contacting her ex-girlfriend, Angelique,
The lesbian!
Okay, that's 4. Why do you have to keep bringing it up? Stop bringing it up. You don't need to bring it up again. Another stripper name may help because she broke her out of Jelly Bean Lady's house. Ryan goes back to her house to see if she has Kevin, the missing boy. Yeah, she makes a trip back to Jelly Bean Lady's house because they conveniently find where she lives by old maps that Kate had from the search for Beth still. So Ryan shows up at the evil white minivan driving, comic book having, jelly bean giving away lady's house and is promptly tased and sprayed in the face with something. Oh, God.
That's what she said.
And Ryan then gets kidnapped again by the evil white jelly bean minivan comic book lady, although her henchmen appear to be black. And having evil jelly bean minivan comic book white lady have 2 black goons, as it were, I don't think this is the kind of representation that Grace Randolph would approve of. Ryan is back in the Jelly Bean Lady's attic, exactly where she was when she was kidnapped as a kid. Of course, Ryan breaks free, beats her senseless, and when she tells her that Kevin's been sold, then in a plot twist so rudimentary it could have only come from the CW, Jacob is talking to a witness from the night of Kate's disappearance and gets tased by our missing boy, Kevin. Oh, yay, Kevin, you're such a good boy. Oh my God, he's an innocent victim, just like Ryan. She's just a victim. Sophie takes her beautiful self and goes to find this guy, Ocean. No, not that Ocean. Damn it. What the hell's wrong with you guys? This is the Ocean she was Oh, come on. No, not one of these. We can't do that right now. So apparently that means Alice wasn't always one of... Oh, come on, not again.
The lesbian!
I gotta be honest, I'm feeling judged right now. Are you judging me? Why are you judging me? This is my show. Why are you judging me? Stop judging. Incidentally, that's the 5th time I've used that gif. So as Rachel Scarston continues to chew the scenery and bury herself in my subconscious, she kicks Sophie in the face and just leaves her unconscious and just kind of sees herself out. Kevin is ordered to shoot Jacob, or not Wolverine as I like to call him, and Batwoman arrives just in time to help him escape, and then in the end, Kevin shoots at Ryan and Jacob. Ryan appeals to him and gets him to lower the gun. She tells him that he matters and yada, yada, yada. Ryan leaves looking for more of the False Face Society. Then they arrest Jellybean Minivan Comic Book Lady to break up the child trafficking ring that has existed for over 20 years. Good job, Ryan. You're the hero this city needs.
You serious?
You know, we get the flashback that tells us Alice wasn't always one of the lesbians. No, I'm not playing the GIF. I've already used it 5 times. Stop bugging me to play the damn GIF. Ryan has Angelique meet her at the bar, the hold-up or whatever, and then we get...
The lesbian!
Seriously, 6 times is not bad. But no, we get the impression that Alice wasn't always a lesbian. We know that now. And that was the end of the show. There was really no real hot lesbian action this episode. I was kind of disappointed. So that's it. I guess oh wait, crap, I forgot. We got to do this.
Peter, I'm really starting to question why I'm even friends with you in the first place.
What can I say about this episode that hasn't already been said? It was hot garbage, really, truly. I had a few notes. Let me just say in closing, I don't know why you people enjoy my pain so much. Like, what did I ever do to you other than try to provide some levity and entertainment into your days and nights through my YouTube channel? No, you want to sit here and watch me pull hair out that I don't even have to review this show that I hate. But you know what? I love you guys, so I'll keep doing it. Okay, I promise. And they just renewed it for a 3rd season. Yay! I love Batwoman. It's so great. I wonder who's gonna play her next season. The transgender stapler unicorn who identifies as my Yeti cup, but actually has the intellect of my phone. I'm just throwing stuff at a wall here like the CW does. But I'll be back next week with another Batwoman episode. It'll be available on Monday. Please do all the YouTube things, and I'm out of here. I'm done. I'll see you guys later.